Welcome to the Dorothy Dixon Dart Center for the Performing Arts. At this time, we ask that you turn off all cell phones and any other noise-making or illuminating devices. Also, there is no photography or video recording of any kind during the performance. No food or beverage is allowed in the theater, and for your safety, please remain in your seat once the show is started. This performance has one 10-minute intermission. We thank you for your support and enjoy the show.
Guido, mi stai ascoltando? He was a teacher of mine from school, a priest. I hadn't seen him in years. Anyway, he was amazed to hear I was married to you. He said, what's it like being married to Guido Contini?
Oh, Guido. Just to think of him makes my heart comincia a fare pumpa, pumpa. You should feel it. Guido es mi amore. It's true. And what's more, Guido è completamente innamorato di me. You see, I know what Guido really needs. I am what Guido really needs. If only my husband would give me a divorce, and Guido would get his divorce, and then we could get married.
I have never understood any of my son's films. It's true. I never know what Guido is thinking. I never knew, even when he was a child.
Guido Contini is a charlatan. To see a film written by Guido Contini is a world. No, not a world. A conceit out of touch with reality. There's no wonder his last 3 films have been flops. I know some of you think Guido Contini is a genius. A cantaloupe is a genius compared to Guido Contini. Forgive me. I'm not used to being a producer. I'm used to being a critic.
Bonsoir. I have not always been an intellectual.
Guido.
But Guido gave the part to me.
No, Guido ha dato la parte a me.
To you.
A me.
Guido.
Guido se stesso.
Well, I'm going to ask Guido.
Perché non è necessario?
Because Guido gave the part to me.
Ma non hai la parte, signorina.
I do so have the part. Guido promised.
Era permesso da chiedere Guido.
Where is Guido?
Guido è a casa mia.
Guido's in your house.
È nel mio letto.
Guido's in your bed. Thought he was in my bed.
Basta, la parte schifosa.
He showed you the script?
Sì, naturalmente.
What the shit?
Guido Contini is a prince. He's a crazy man, but he is a prince. And he's a prince who loves everybody. At this moment, he's loving somebody on the 1st floor. On the 2nd floor, on the 3rd floor, on the 4th floor, in the dining room, in the lobby, in the basement, on the roof, on the terrace, on the staircase, in the gardens, in the sauna.
Guido is the man of manchen Mensch. Guido is mein Wundermann. Mein Klein, mein Klein, mein Klein, mein Lob. Guido is the man of manchen Mensch. Guido is mein Wundermann.
Fräulein, 1, 2, 3.
Guido, I'll never understand you. You always put me in the same exact roles like you always do. It would be nice to play a princess or even an accountant. It's driving me crazy, but you know what I say to you? You know, I say this to your mom. Guido!
1, 2, 3, 4.
La
tell you, this is just not my idea of a successful marriage.
What?
You told me we were going to spend the evening talking. I don't think you've heard a word I've said all night.
Louisa, that's not true. I'd heard everything you said, everything.
What I miss most, I think, is honesty.
Louisa, darling, believe me, you're the most honest woman I've ever met.
Thank you. Guido, how would you like a divorce?
What?
Because if you don't change your ways, I'm going to leave you.
Louisa, darling, this is not a good moment in my life.
Nor in mine.
As it happens at this moment, I have a great many things on my mind.
I can imagine.
Down, get down.
Guido, are you paying attention to me?
Absolutely.
Contini! Are you trying to avoid me?
Absolutely not.
I certainly hope not.
Mama.
Guido, what are you running to?
Oh, Mama, 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 Mama.
Are you all right?
Of course I'm all right. Why do you always ask me that? I'm not a child. I'm a mature Italian film director. And as such, I'm very capable of handling my own affairs. Shish! Louisa, darling, I've got an idea. Why don't we go away together? You know, someplace quiet where I can clear my mind and live like a monk. We'll arrange it. So arrange it. That's all that I want. See what I mean?
Chambermaids, busboys, everybody, tutti pronti. Clear the decks, be alert.
We'll clear the decks, we'll be alert.
Fix your tie, fix your skirt.
We'll fix the tie,
Be prepared to change it for report.
Marks, francs, kroner, shillings.
Thanks, Pfennings.
You all know what to do. We all know what to do. They're on their way, you know who.
They're on their way, you know who.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The Germans at the spa, the Germans at the spa. They'll soon be arriving here to spend the last weekend in Shangri-La. The Germans at the spa, descend from German mounts. They've come to take the waters with the daughters of Italian counts. How we ought to have the Germans at the spa, carefully avoiding any slight faux pas. For the Germans at the spa, for the Germans at the spa, for the Germans. All this must be perfect. The Germans are coming, the Germans are coming. Roll out the Wiener Schnitz, roll out the Wiener Schnitz. To soon be arriving, the spa will be thriving. They'll come, they'll sit, they'll schwitz. They'll come, they'll sit, they'll schwitz. Be sure there's lots of German music.
you as if you are the only woman in the world to exist.
I ran into him once on the Rialto Bridge. We had made love the night before. He just looked at me and said, "Don't I know you?"
The Garden of Earthly Delights. That's the first film I ever saw. When Guido kissed Claudia Nardi. Well, I almost fainted, really. I think it changed my life.
That was the first film he's ever made. No one had ever made a film like that before. It won a gold palm at Cannes and took first prize here at the Venice Film Festival.
Yes. I remember thinking upon seeing it, how beautiful it would be if we could really live in the world that the one Contini had created.
It was filled with such magic, such wonderment. We were lovers once for only a month. I never knew anyone who needed me so much.
We were sitting by the fountain at the spa. For a long while, he said nothing, just stared into the waters. Then, all at once, he turned and he said,
What am I to do?
and I said, without hesitation, "You must choose."
Oh, no. Oh. Mama.
Guido, caro mio, time to come out of your bath, wrap you up in a mother's love, take a towel and dry your little head. Time to come out in the air, sleepy pup in your mother's arms, let a kiss on your lips and put you to bed. 9, Guido. Happy birthday to you. 9, Guido. So much to do. Time to start out on your own. Open up to a brand new world. Time to live healthy dreams and live them instead. 9, Guido. 9 months of the year to make you appear. 9th in a family of 9. 9th grandchild, 9th son, 9th but number 1. Time to come out of your egg, crack it open and show your face. Don't conceal what you feel, let it shine. That you'd like to be always 9.
Louisa, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
You still haven't asked me about my news.
But how do you put up with Guido?
What news?
Not that Guido isn't wonderful.
The news I came to Venice to tell you about.
What news is that?
Guido's in a lot of trouble.
I'll tell you later, when you're more interested. Oh, Guido! Whatever made you think of getting me a thing like this? It's very sexy. I've never worn anything like this in my life. I think you could be excommunicated for getting me a thing like this.
I'm glad you like it.
I left Guido's father once, you know. Hardest thing I ever did, worst year of my not something I would recommend.
I just wish I could wear this out in public.
Actually, I was hoping you could wear it when you're out with me.
Guido, you're a genius.
Thank you.
With me and this, we can be seen anywhere together.
I know. What a couple.
Afterwards, we got back together. It was better, I think.
Hell, Carla, full of grace.
Oh my God.
By the way, in case you're curious, I know where Guido's problems began.
Yes, good.
Oh, maybe if I hadn't sent him to that parochial school.
Let's go to the beach to see Saragina.
But how was I to know? We were hoping he would be a priest, you see.
Now stop. Turn around. Lower your head. Modesty, shyness, innocence, yes, that's it.
But this school was near this beach.
I want you to tell me something.
What is that, my son?
Tell me about love.
could have happened? 9 years old, my son goes to see a woman like that. Father Manfredi told me lots of the boys from St. Sebastian's went to see her. Father Manfredi said she was the devil.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
I remember St. Sebastian with a memory most unkind. I can hear the bells I heard when I went there. Inside the church, inside my mind. The bells of St. Sebastian only ring once in your ears. But if you're very young, when you hear them, their sound can last 100 years. But the music of the ringing was the music of our singing when we were singing Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison. Each day out loud, each night at vespers, from every tower the hour would be told. For those of us at Saint Sebastian, no longer young, but not yet old.
But why would you go to this woman?
To see what she was like.
Each day at Saint Sebastian in the classroom we would hear that devils lurked behind every corner. If you tried to look, they would disappear. The nuns at Saint Sebastian tried to teach the facts of life, explaining there are two kinds of women. One was a whore, one was a wife. But the music of the ringing was the different world that opened through our singing when we were singing Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison. They rang at dawn, they rang at midnight. Tones were rounded, they sounded down the nave for all the souls of little boys at Saint Sebastian's, too young to save. Kyrie eleison, eleison, Christe eleison, eleison.
You've brought such shame on us.
But Mama, I didn't know.
For lunch at Saint Sebastian, country cheese and buttered bread. A prayer we never learned, sung in Latin. Then a midday nap in a makeshift bed. Then the music of the ringing. Then the music of our singing when we were singing Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison. We should have known, they should have warned us at Saint Sebastian's, they never spared the road. But in the music of the bells at Saint Sebastian's, we looked for God.
Kyrie eleison.
Guido, where are you running to?
Is this part of my film or isn't it?
Guido.
Mama. Oh, Mama, I'm so glad to see you. You have no idea how much you've been on my mind.
And you on mine. Guido, listen. Bad news. You're going to die.
Oh, my God.
Guido, get up. I didn't say you were going to die right away.
You didn't?
No. Of course, that doesn't mean I know when your death's been planned.
It's been planned?
Oh, yes, everything's planned up here, planned very carefully.
Listen, does this plan by any chance have something to do with how one's films are going?
No, I don't think so. Though, frankly, from what I've seen of this film you've been working on, death might be the best way out.
Mama, how could you say a thing like that?
I hope you don't have any of your own money in it.
Mama, are you joking?
No. The film is terrible, and you're going to die. I don't believe the two are related.
Well, if the film was good, would I live?
Really, I don't think it has anything to do with that. Your death is your death. I read it in the books, in the inevitable column.
I've been told that they occasionally revise that.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Mama, why didn't you warn me about this when I was younger?
I didn't want to spoil your childhood.
Well, now you're spoiling my old age.
You're not old yet. Pray God you get there. Anyways, that's the news from above. Shape up.
Wait, Mama, what's it like up there? Mama, what's it like? I wish she hadn't come.
Part of starting school, part of scraping knees if we should fall, part of getting tall.
Guido Contini, Louisa del Forno, actress with dreams and a life of her own, passionate, wild, and in love in Livorno, singing together all night on the phone.
Long ago,
Someone else ago, how I need you so. And I've been the last to know it. Guido, caro mio, time to go off on my own. You belong in your mother's arms. Each of us in our place will be fine. I'll be 40 and you'll be
40 and I'll be
9.